Today we're out here at East Pershing Boulevard and McCann Avenue. We're going to be testing out one of the two new hawk lights that has been installed here in Cheyenne. These are slightly modified in that they have these little tiny square lights that indicate a no left turn. So if you're on Pershing going west, you're not going to be able to turn left, and if you're going either direction on McCann Avenue, you can't turn onto westbound Pershing. So no left turn this way. If you're looking this way, then no right turn. We're going to go ahead and go through it real quick. So I'll press the button. The bottom light will start flashing yellow, and then it will turn to solid yellow here in a second. And then it will turn to all red, and the lights for the no turn indications will turn on. And then I'll get the pedestrian signal. So it is slightly different than the hawk I showed in another video, but still really similar operation. Plenty of time for me to get across. You can see there's still 5 seconds to go. Now the thing that makes these buttons cool is that these buttons are talking buttons, meaning that they actually can be helpful to someone who might not be able to see so well. Maybe they can't see where they're at, right? So you can do one of two things. You can either spam the button and it seems to play the audio loud, or you can hold the button and it seems to play the audio quiet. We'll hold it this time.
Wait to cross Pershing at McCann. Wait.
There you go. So as you can see, it identified where you're at and everything like that. The light is just about to change again. Any moment now. This person got confused, which it demonstrates that this light is confusing to people. Like seeing all the people that get confused, it's clear to me that not everyone understands it. So right now it's flashing back and forth. According to that sign, you should be allowed to proceed. But of course, these cars are not proceeding. Nor are those ones. People do not understand it. And I don't know if they're reading that sign. Maybe they aren't. Who knows? I can tell you after several times of crossing at this intersection on today and also another day, even outside of this video, I can tell you that most people are stopping for it. I've only had a couple people, obviously, where they kind of seemed like they were gonna go, but then they're like, I better wait. But other than that, people waited. So yeah, it's oh man, I don't know how to describe it, a lot more effective than the RRFB or even just a standard stop when occupied, no signal, right? Because that's what used to be here. You had a RRFB, and before that you didn't have any flashing signal. And in either case, I had constant issues of people not waiting for me. With this light, I actually have people wait for me. That being said, people definitely still get confused by it because it is such a weird light. And I have to agree with other sources online that talk about the confusion. The wigwag of the red lights is really similar to something like a school bus or a railroad crossing where you never can pass through. Here you can. It completely goes against the normal thing with that. I've heard that there was at least one instance where they used to have both red lights flashing, but that also ended up confusing people. So the wigwag, that's why they went to the wigwag. But I mean, what are you gonna do? I have heard of one instance where a hawk light was installed and then later the light was switched out for a traditional red, yellow, and green signal. So in Boulder, Colorado, at the CU Boulder, they installed a hawk light at the location of a traditional non-signalized pedestrian crossing that would just had signs and crosswalk. They put the hawk in, and then they found that a lot of people were getting confused with it. They ended up switching out for the red, yellow, green signal that I believe is still there to this day. And of course, that's just one example where they went to the extreme, right? On the other end of the spectrum, there are a lot of cities like Fort Collins that have really been putting a lot of emphasis on the hawk lights. And I'm sure there are many areas like that where they're probably never going to get rid of the hawk. But other cities, if they find it's too confusing, they might actually do what Boulder did and go for the red, yellow, and green signal, won't they? You will notice that today is a different day and a different time. There's not as much clouds in the sky and it's a different time of day. I had to re-record this clip, so my condolences there, I suppose. Not sure yet if I will film the other hawk light in operation. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Essentially operates the same way, except that it has one less crossroad. So it still has the same kind of no left turn off the main road, as well as one of the no turns on the off-road, the side road that connects up. Not sure if I'll do a video of that. I might, I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyway, I think this will wrap it up for me at this location. Until next time, peace out.